The last radio call, how Amelia Earhart vanished into the sky. What if the most famous pilot on Earth disappeared and left behind a final message that still hasn't been solved nearly a century later? Amelia Earhart didn't just vanish. She flew straight into one of history's greatest mysteries. From the moment Amelia Earhart stepped into an airplane in 1920, her life changed forever. At just 23 years old, the Kansas-born adventurer knew she had found her purpose: flying. And she didn't just want to fly, she wanted to make history. 12 years later, Amelia did exactly that, becoming the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. Overnight, she became a global icon, a symbol of courage, ambition, and possibility. But for Amelia, fame wasn't the finish line. Her greatest dream still lay ahead: to become the first person, man or woman, to fly around the world at the equator, a dangerous journey of nearly 29,000 miles across endless oceans. In March 1937, Amelia made her first attempt, flying westward from California toward Hawaii in her custom-built Lockheed Electra disaster-struck. During takeoff in Honolulu, the plane crashed and skidded along the runway. Miraculously, no one was injured, but the aircraft was badly damaged. The mission was over. Most people would have stopped there. Amelia didn't. Just 3 months later, she tried again, this time flying eastward. By her side was her trusted navigator, Fred Noonan, a veteran Pan Am aviator. This route meant saving the most dangerous leg of the journey for last: finding Howland Island, a tiny strip of land barely visible in the vast Pacific Ocean. After weeks of flying and multiple refueling stops, Amelia and Noonan reached Lae, New Guinea on June 29, 1937. But something wasn't right. Amelia sent a troubling telegram to her husband, mentioning radio misunderstanding and personnel unfitness. What did she mean? And did it seal her fate? On July 2nd, Amelia and Noonan took off for Howland Island. They never arrived. A U.S. Coast Guard ship, the Itasca, waited near the island to guide them in, but Amelia couldn't hear the ship's radio messages. The Itasca received only broken, desperate transmissions from her, complaints of cloudy skies and confusion. More than 20 hours into the flight, Amelia sent her final message. She said she and Noonan were running north and south along their target line, desperately searching for the island. That was the last time anyone ever heard from Amelia Earhart. The most common explanation is chillingly simple: they ran out of fuel and crashed into the endless Pacific Ocean. But what if that's not the whole story? A group called the International Group for Historic Aircraft Recovery believes Amelia and Noonan may have survived the crash, landing instead on a remote atoll called Nikumaroro, more than 400 miles away. Strange artifacts, cryptic radio signals, and unsettling clues continue to fuel the mystery to this day. So what really happened to Amelia Earhart?
Fine. A little shaken, but all...
Did she vanish into the ocean? Or did she survive long enough to leave behind secrets we still haven't uncovered? And this mystery is just one of many. If you want more true stories that blur the line between history and the unknown, don't miss what's coming next. Subscribe, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next story.